Hello guys, today we're gonna talk about my first account because a couple of weeks ago we finally got that year in recap from AFK Journey and I wanna talk about the problems that we knew all along with Temporal Essence, for example. And you might think to yourself that you gotten a decent amount of these, but comparing them to how many Twilight Essences you've gotten, this issue isn't as bad for me that this might be for others as well, since I've been spending on this account from the beginning. I guess I haven't spent for a while now, like the last couple of months I've only had like, at the most, I had like the classic Zacess just because of the season quest and that they put the and they put artifacts behind this paywall, basically, because if you wanted to be competitive you needed all those artifacts, but that's a bit of a sidetrack. And I have actually purchased one or two of the Temporal Essence, but I don't know if they are included in the recap or not. But before we go into the recap, let's just take a look at my account overall. And let's not think about the heroes I have. Yes, let's just think about the exclusive weapons. And it might look pretty stacked on some heroes. And of course, as you saw, I have some saved up as well. So I could actually have some heroes up higher if I choose to. And some heroes I should probably reset. For example, like the Smokey. But he's been so useful, like, in all stages of the game since I started, so I haven't thought about resetting him, to be fair. I could do that, but overall, it's looking pretty decent. Like, we have a couple of 25s, we have a couple of 15s. And we also have a decent amount of plus 10 as well. But it's still a bit lackluster with considering how many hero cups you have, and of course over time this will stabilize itself, because if you're a spender and if you go for a lot of heroes you will have to spend more, and by spending more I mean you need to spend more Temporal Essence and more titles and Twilight as well to upgrade all of those heroes. But lately the heroes has been a bit lackluster, so I haven't gone for anyone for a while now. So that's why I've been able to save up. I think the latest one I upgraded was Twins to plus 25. Other than that, I feel like just because I've been placing high in Dream Realm basically the entire time, because I was spending in the beginning, I almost always got like top 10 or top 20 rewards. And remember, these used to be way worse as well before we got the district stuff and those rewards as well. So the income for Temporal Essence used to be way lower, and they have actually increased it a decent amount compared to what it used to be in the last 1.5 seasons, I would say. But from the beginning we thought the income was pretty low, and that's because you got so many heroes leveled up and you can't upgrade them all. But I think now if you take your time, if you've been playing for a long time, you will reach a stagnant point, kind of like this account, where I wish I had some heroes up a bit more. But I can't because of the limitation of the Temporal Essence income. But there's also where you get to the point where you're still performing well, but you don't need that many heroes up. So, but let's jump into the recap. So, as you can see, it was 1 year and 1 month ago now. Here's how they recapped it. I got like a million diamonds, 1.1k rate up letters, and I don't know if this includes the packs you bought or not. It has to, right? There's no way that we got that many rate-up letters for free. So this has to include everything you purchased as well. In the beginning, I bought a decent amount of stellar crystals, but the interesting part comes down here. As you can see, the title essence, they're like the beginner stuff we need to upgrade hero essence and get to +5. We're getting a lot of these, and you could see that in my inventory as well. I have a lot saved up, so that's fine. That income is no problem. But look at this. The temporal essence and twilight essence are basically the same. And considering that you need temporal essence to make most of the heroes useful, this is really bad. And also, as I mentioned earlier, since this includes what you purchased as well, that means that at least 200 or 300 of these is... Oh man, I think it's even higher than 200-300, because you also had some other packs that just gave you temporal essence over time. And you also have all the noble pass as well. So this number can vary a lot. And it might even be up to like 1,000 of them, to be fair, if not more. That is from noble pass or just getting them from the trolley. I think I bought like 2 from the trolley, and the rest could probably be from like noble pass. And in the beginning, when I purchased those pop-up packs that happened in the beginning of the week and in the middle of the week, I bought a couple of those as well. So probably a decent amount, like 1,000 of them is just from that alone. It's over a year, so probably 1,000 of that. So if I haven't made those purchases, my accounts will be looking way worse. We have this issue for free-to-play, where they might, even if they are really lucky in summons, they might struggle a lot with temporal essence. Hopefully they will fix this and make sure we get a decent amount more of temporal essence. If anything, it should be more rare to get a hero to +25. But right now you can have a lot of heroes at +25 because you get the same amount of temporal essence as you do Twilight. So that's a huge problem. And that's just something I wanted to point out, because I haven't seen anyone else do it yet. And man, I can just imagine you free-to-play players that's been playing for a year now as well, and how capped you are with this. So if we go down a bit in the recap as well, you can see how many times you have summoned in the Noble Tavern. And something that's really interesting here is the Stargaze one. Usually, I always go to Pity. It's a bit of a meme, but usually I do. But what have saved me here is actually having a couple of high rolls where I've gotten like a triple or at least a double. I think I got like a double on Tallinn, and I also gotten like a triple in Twins. But here you have my average. So I get a Celestial or Hypogean hero in every almost 33 Stargaze. So that's kind of crazy. It's a bit above average, I think. I think the average is like 30 point something. I can't remember right now. But my account will never kept up with the amount of Celestial and Hypogeans that other people get. And I have bought, like I said earlier in the video, I bought a decent amount of Scam Gazers or Stellar Crystals in the beginning of the game. And then I stopped because the return of investment, as you can see, I'm one of the low rollers, so the return of investment just felt really bad. So since then, it's been must been like over half a year ago that I spent for Stellar Crystals. Except for like the pre-order stuff. But I can imagine free-to-play players having even lower here and not gotten this many copies from the summons alone. This doesn't include like the ones you get from guild coins, so have that in mind. But for free-to-play and you being unlucky and going to Pity, Man, it's gotta suck, because I mean, at least like 200-300 of these has to be from purchase alone. Or at least 200, I can say for certain, is from purchase alone. Just with the pre-orders and the stuff I bought before the pre-order stuff came out. And if you remove like 200 Stargazers from here, that's like 6.5 copies that I wouldn't gotten. So that's basically an entire Celestial or Hypogean hero to Mythic Plus. And that's with my RNG. If you're really lucky and got more than this with less, then congrats. Just know that someone is that lucky. Next year would have been nice if they different the S-level heroes you got them from Epic Recruitment and the ones you got them from all heroes. Just so you can see the difference. That would have been cool. Let's just take a quick peek at the Celestial and Hypogeans I do got. I got Pesto up, I got Harak up. Let's see, I have the Twins up. And then I have Talene, Rainier, and Scarlita. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you calculate that with the spending I've done, I've basically gotten a Celestial or Hypogean to where they need to be every 2 months. And I still need 3 more Talene copies, so I guess it's a bit over 2 months for this account to gotten a Celestial or Hypogean unit up to where they need to be. And let's not talk about Scarlita, that still makes me sad. But as always, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.